We know what he can do, putting points on the board and rebounding.
But he plays
his
deep.
defense,
Yes.
his defense is the thing that sticks out to me.
Pick and roll defense.
Normal contenders are struggling a bit this year. It's opened up some other opportunities, which is great. Ball Qual walks his way into the paint, opens the account for Cairns.
But he's solid inside as well. I love the physicality of him. He posts up, he takes the ball down low.
Sam Wardenberg off the Shannon Scott fine.
But able to pick someone out, the cutters to the basket.
It's a nice roll to the basket, and there's Jarrell Brantley doing the inside work.
Smart basket.
As are the Cairns Taipans when they're away from home.
What is it about winning on the road this year, guys? Everyone's winning on the road. Well, I shouldn't say everyone.
Will McDowell-White. To first to Isaiah Liafa. Now Pardon. They're so good off that pick and roll. Shannon Scott trying to get creative. Qual, third time lucky. Doesn't get that to stick. Pinder with the O board on the putback.
Well, they had 5 points in the first quarter, but here's the good news for New Zealand, is they were able to figure out a way to get the win.
Brantley inside, off the window. Cuts it back to one. We'll get another look at it.
Go to work. Go to work.
And that he does.
Smart move.
Well, he wanted him to go to work because he saw Pinder had already had that foul. Just trying to play a one-on-one contest. That's going to be a tough assignment if they just leave Pinder out there by himself.
Nice response from Cairns. Shannon Scott with his first point.
It's amazing.
Hogue, plenty of space to fire.
And that's what he does.
And DJ Hogue, that shot is money. The Cairns lead 14-9. Down White. Bogdanovic had his pocket picked by McCall. 7-point lead, a game high right now. Now McCall told to go to work. Pinder came flying in. His athleticism.
Don't count him out yet, though.
No, absolutely. This has been a good defensive effort by the Cairns Taipans. A few missed shots, but Will McDowell-White comes in and just gets things. What they can do in the locker room and how in which they can keep a group together can be just as important as putting points on the board.
Here's McCall backing in on Glidden. Found a way in. Brantley. As the clock winds down to 10. Likes that move where he can force his way into the paint, use his body and score. Cairns shot clock is down to 6. Shannon Scott found the diver.
That's amazing. Great pass.
Little under 7 seconds here for the Breakers. Plenty of time to get a good shot away. Brantley threw it up for Pardon. How's that for a finish to the first quarter for the Breakers? 23-16 at quarter time. What about this finish?
Beautiful pass. And right exactly where Pardon needed it. And he tucks it in with the 2 hands for an easy 2 for the big fella.
Hogue. Wardenberg out for air. Nine-point lead to the home team. Hogue found the cutter, blocked. Derek Pardon denies it. Brown cuts.
11 times a game. It's a good effort.
Dow White, high off the glass, nice finish.
The Alpha just trying to guard Pinder, but they weren't able to recognise it.
Breakers beat the trap. Liafa, knockdown 3. 10 on the shot clock for the Breakers. Brantley in plenty of space.
Wow.
Gets it to go. The Breakers are in front by 1.
I told you they were coming.
He's wide open for a 3.
There's Shannon Scott. Made the basketball look like a cake of soap as it slipped out of his hands. McDowell White threw it up there for Pardon. A 12-0 run for the Breakers. Shannon Scott trying to marshal the troops. Wardenberg tries his luck for 3. It goes.
Really, they feel pretty fortunate to only be a point down at this stage. Make that
3. Scott ran into a brick wall. Liafa stood his ground and didn't give away a foul. Brantley, extra pass for Derek Pardon.
Love it, don't you love it?
blanketed them. They couldn't score. The Cairns Taipans just with well, in fact, only made one field goal, and it was a 3-point field goal made. As we're doing out there on the defensive end.
Turnover, a sloppy one as well from Bull Qual. Brantley playing with them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it is. It's too easy too. Getting into the paint and just they're just throwing it up to him.
How many of those have you had all game?
The battle of the bigs. Jenna O'Hay highlighted at pre-game. Pinder's got 10. Pardon, the leading scorer in the game with 15. Liafa buries a deep one.
That's 3 wide.
Been a problem for New Zealand.
Swing it.
Brantley puts it back in, and Adam Ford has seen enough.
Just get a sense that the Cairns, they're just hanging on here. And New Zealand, just a couple, and have been able to put them away or create a bit more separation, and then just like that.
Sam Wardenberg, 3 rebounds as well. First season here in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Abercrombie, it's not his first season. He's been doing that for a long time. Brantley, look at that defensive hustle.
Just scrappy.
Wins it back for New Zealand, and then Brown with the Euro inside.
Just too casual with it.
Jonah Antonio, short as well. Pinder kept it alive. Second chance bucket for the Taipans. They needed that.
He's been tough.
They just haven't had the opportunity to do it.
Third foul for McCall. Sam Wardenberg, their leading scorer, checks out. Majuk Deng back in. Brown Jr. for 3. Alarm bells are ringing for the Taipans. They found a way in the end. It wasn't pretty. This game up for grabs. McDowell White, nice take.
Great pass. Good drive.
The Breakers are getting what they want at the offensive end and forcing tough looks at the other. Antonio with a hand in the face.
Instant offense, and that's what he does. And missed his first one, didn't back down from it, and let it fly. Wow, that hurts when you hit one. You're trying to build some momentum.
Have only scored 22 points since that quarter-time break. Brown Jr. is tough.
He's starting to feel it now.
Good for great. Pete Hawley talks about that a lot. Ding. Tip in and then a finger in the eye. It jumps out. 3 seconds for Cairns. McCall from halfway. Got it!
Looking for something to turn the game. Little spark like this, a prayer.
In the competition by so far, you can kick your hat. Brantley,
and that's why.
For 2.
He's so smart.
It's never happened before after 7 rounds that the bottom 2 teams are in the top 4.
Pretty decent additions when you think of the personnel that both teams have been able to make.
Putting back at home. Cairns almost gave it back. Pinder had Wardenberg running the lane. He wanted a foul. Scott, great pass. Good things are happening when Shannon Scott's touching the... 27 turnovers for the game. New Zealand had 15 of them. Abercrombie with his feet set.
That's tough.
The New Zealander playing against the Breakers tonight, born in Auckland. Turnover. Scott lays it up. It's back to 3. The Taipans have got some energy.
And a nice juicy cheeseburger at that.
What's the code word, Drew?
Jersey. Type it in there and get your freebies.
Scott for 2. It's a 1-point game. Brantley. No good. Liafa wide open for 3.
Huge 3.
Liafa. Hands off to Brown Jr. Driving. Lays it up with the left hand. Brantley. Gets it to go this time.
they make a run and they have a timeout to break.
The Arthur. Patient set from the Breakers. Now it's time to get creative.
A little bit of luck, but
And they need them quick.
That's it. That's the key.
Pinder closes the lid.
Now 11 points.
They've got the Bullets on Sunday. Keanu Pinder with the putback down.
We've seen enough of their personnel and their talent to know that they are the real deal.
Brantley puts it back to a double-figure lead. 6-1 on the road this season. It's been their night.
When things are rolling for you, you look for little signs, and they are rolling for the New Zealand Breakers. And they've earned that type of luck.
Antonio with a quick release three. The Breakers are the real deal. Make no mistake about it. New Zealand are a genuine title contender, and they beat another contender.